You know, sometimes life can bring you some surprises. Like that time I woke up in a strange room covered in chicken blood after a mate challenged me to try a new substance. Yeah, thanks Baz, you prick. But something else surprised me. In the year 2014, for a while I was hearing about a film with Keanu Reeves as a retired hitman out for revenge against the man who killed his dog. And that film was none other than John Wick. The movie starts with the title character grieving the loss of his wife. He receives a delivery which contains a cute little puppy, oh my god, left to him by his wife to keep him company. Unfortunately, a bunch of thugs led by Nyqvist from Game of Thrones break in, beat him up and kill the pup. Bastards! Nyqvist goes around boasting about it, only to learn the man he wronged was one dangerous bastard. One dangerous bastard who used to work for his mobster dad, Viggo, played by the late Michael Nyqvist. I'll say Nyqvist. Viggo does the fatherly thing by telling Nyqvist what a fucking idiot he is, and now he's caused a shitstorm. Viggo hires men to take out John in his home. Guess what? It all goes tits up. John turns them all into human chopping boards and sets out to kill his old employer and his dickless son. It's a shame. Those goons were 2 days left to retirement. On paper, this film shouldn't have worked. It was a low-budget project starring a failing star with a string of flops, headed by a stuntman who doubled for Reeves and had no real experience in directing. Thankfully, it all paid off. It could have been just another typical revenge flick, but they also introduced this cult, elaborate global society that's so secretive that the guy in your local boozer could be an assassin, and you've been on the wazer. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Boggy. The supporting cast, Willem Dafoe, Ian McShane and Lance Reddick do a great job bringing believability to this elaborate world, and man, they look like they're really getting into it while still playing it serious enough to make you care. Nyqvist does a great job bringing humanity to a man who can show ruthlessness when he needs to be, with his own set of principles that has earned him the fear, respect and loyalty of his men. But with his former employee drawing close, we begin to see the cracks form around him in a desperate bid to protect his arrogant son. Chad Stahelski does a great job introducing us to this world, with wide shots in classically aesthetic-looking hallways and nightclubs really setting the atmosphere, as well as the neon-lit streets at night, bringing a cool brooding noirish vibe. The fights and shootouts are well choreographed, mixing jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, as well as some of the most coolest tactical-looking shootouts that's ever been filmed, with Keanu Reeves really selling it as a hard-bitten, vengeful assassin, looking like a man who could kill you in his sleep. Also, is that Dennis Duffy from 30 Rock? Oh, you're spoiling me, movie, you really are. If I had to be a prick and complain, is that the final fight is a little underwhelming. No offence to Nyqvist, he was a brilliant actor and his early passing was really unfortunate, but seeing an out-of-shape elderly man going up against an elderly man in better shape than most young lads came across a bit too comical to me. But overall, it's a gritty, stylish, violent masterpiece that re-established Keanu Reeves as a bankable star, and little did we know that this would be the start of something beautiful. Right, that's me done. I'm off down to the pub.